Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. This is Healing to Love, where I teach you how to align yourself in order to attract and find your divine counterpart. My name is Jocelyn, but when you're here, you are more than welcome to call me Jocey. Now, today's video is probably going to be a short and sweet one, but I wanted to talk to you about knowing your worth, okay? Because this is something very important when it comes to aligning and attracting, finding, calling in your divine counterpart, okay? If you do not know your own worth, you will allow other people to treat you any kind of way. You will allow people to treat you less than your worth, okay? And as long as you are allowing people to treat you less than your worth, you will never find and attract someone who will see your worth and actually value. And if you do, by some miracle, you won't even recognize that they are genuinely showing you love and supporting you because you don't even know your own worth. So you're going to look at it as them being deceptive or love bombing, etc. Okay, so it's very important that you know your own worth. When we don't know our own worth, we allow people to neglect us. We allow people to sideline us, put us on the back burner. We allow people to say things to us that they shouldn't be saying. We allow people to treat us, like I said, less than our worth. And we're all worth attention, love, affection, time. We're all worth respect, adoration, okay? Honesty, communication, faithfulness. We're all worth all of these things. But if you don't know that, if you don't realize that, then you will accept anything, okay? So you literally have to know your own worth in order to begin aligning to attract in your divine counterpart who will see and also know your worth, okay? Just like in the first video, when I explained to you, if you don't love yourself unconditionally and fully, then no one else will love you unconditionally and fully. It's the same damn energy with this. Whatever it is that you are not doing to and for yourself, no one else will. If you don't love yourself, no one else will. If you don't value yourself, no one else will. If you don't know your worth, no one else will. Okay, so when it comes to attracting your divine counterpart, when it comes to aligning to call in your person, these are things that you have to see, know, realize, accept, and understand about yourself in order to call in that person that will give you all those things that you've been giving to yourself first, okay? But you have to give all these things to yourself first. That's how the energy works. That's how it aligns, okay? So this is why I also say that twin flames are not divine counterparts. If you've seen my two little posts that I've posted, I'm very heavily trying to get people to see and understand that the twin flame journey, the twin flame timeline is illusory, okay? It's an illusion. It's a binding spell to keep people stuck on someone who never even saw your worth, that never valued you from the beginning. And as far as the spiritual journey goes, as far as spiritual teachings go, we are learning how to forgive, let go, detach, walk away and leave the past in the past. So if that is the purpose, to always move forward, leave the past behind us and always grow and move forward, upward and outward, or upward and forward, why the heck would God, Spirit, Universe, Divine, Ra, send us backwards to someone who did not see our value or our worth or show unconditional love from the beginning? They would not, okay? They would not. And that's why the twin flame timeline is a binding spell. There are people that wait 10, 15, 20 years for their twin flame to get it together. And you know why the twin flame never gets it together? Because you were never meant to be with the twin flame. The twin flame was a catalyst. The twin flame was a lesson. The twin flame was sent to teach you how to focus on you. The twin flame was sent to teach you detachment. The twin flame was sent to teach you not to chase. The twin flame was sent to teach you to see your own worth and to love yourself more than you love the idea of being with someone else, okay? So your twin flames are not your divine counterpart. Your twin flame literally treats you less than your worth. Why would spirit send you back to someone who did not treat you right from the beginning? Your divine counterpart will treat you right from the jump. Your divine counterpart will literally see your worth from the beginning. They will have unconditional love for you from the beginning. Okay? Only a divine counterpart will do that. A twin flame will not do that. And that's the trap. That's the binding of the twin flame timeline. It's illusory, okay? So if you are on a twin flame journey and you're stuck on wondering when your twin flame is coming back and watching all these twin flame videos and this person's going to talk, nah. You were supposed to learn the lessons from that twin flame. Set boundaries, let go, leave things in the past, and move forward, focusing on yourself and your self-love and your self-care and nurturing yourself and learning your worth so that you can finally find your divine counterpart, which is not the same person or energy as your twin flame. Your twin flame is a mirror. Mirrors reflect things backwards. So if the twin flame is a mirror and you are the light, your twin flame is reflecting darkness. Your twin flame is showing you what you need to heal. They're not doing this so you can freaking chase them. They're not doing this so you can wait for them. They're doing this so you can learn how to heal, set boundaries, know your worth, and move forward and leave things in the past and learn detachment. And as long as you are stuck, bound to the twin flame timeline and the idea of being with your twin flame, you will never be able to call in and find your divine counterpart. Facts, okay? Take it how you will. I'm speaking from experience, not out my butt, okay? I'm speaking from experience, okay? Now, anyone who knows your worth will treat you as your worth. They will not treat you less than your worth. They won't leave you on red. They won't make you chase them. They won't confuse you. They won't give you mixed signals. They won't run from your love. They'll be open and willing and accepting, okay? So, like I said, with a divine counterpart, you will never be treated less than your worth. You will never be treated less than your worth with your divine counterpart. Your divine counterpart will be so open and ready to love you and see your worth that it will scare you how fast they seem to be moving. But it's not that they're moving fast. Time doesn't even exist. Your divine counterpart already has heard Spirit, Universe, Divine God tell them that you're their person. They have already acknowledged that you are worthy of their love. They have already accepted that they love you. It doesn't matter if it's been 2 days. It doesn't matter if it's been a week. They will fall in love with you almost immediately because the same energy that you give yourself, your divine counterpart will give it back to you. So if you are head over heels, unconditionally and fully in love with yourself, your divine counterpart will be too. If you know your worth and you will not settle for less than what you are worth, your divine counterpart will treat you as your worth. Okay? That's literally how it is. The same way that whatever energy you put out is what you get back, as without, as within. So the same energy that you give yourself is the same energy that you attract. Okay? So if you treat yourself as if you're not worthy of love, you're going to attract people in twin flames, because you can have more than one twin flame. You will attract people in twin flames that do not treat you as your worth because you don't even see it. Okay? So your divine counterpart will always treat you as your worth. Always. They will not run from you. They will not run from love. Okay? They will be arms wide open, like Creed, with arms wide open, ready to receive and give you the love that the energy that you are putting out is telling them that you require. Okay? A divine counterpart does not need to be convinced. A divine counterpart does not need to be chased. It's automatic. It's automatic. Automatic, systematic. My bad. If you have come here from my first channel, Any of the Goat, then you know that singing is just my thing. And if you're new here, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it, okay? Yeah. So if you don't know your worth, you won't know when someone is treating you your worth. That's another big thing. If you don't even know your own worth, how will you know and recognize when someone is treating you how you're worth? You're going to see it as red flags. It's going to scare you. You're going to want to run because you're going to think, oh, this person's full of it, because you've never had that before. Okay? So that's another reason why it's very important for you to know your worth. Okay? Because you will literally believe that someone treating you your worth is a trick if you don't know your own worth. Okay? So the point of the twin flame journey, the twin flame timeline, is to stop you from accepting and settling for the distractions. Okay? With a twin flame, you're settling. Okay? You're not meant to settle. You're not meant to settle for anything as a divine chosen child, seed, whatever. You're not meant to settle for anything. You deserve nothing but the best. But if you don't know that within yourself, you'll never get the best. Okay? So you literally need to find ways to strengthen your self-worth. So for example, if you are used to being in relationships where you get cheated on, or where you are the one doing all of the work, that tells you what your worth, what part of your worth you need to focus on. Okay? So if you are always allowing people to, let's say, if you are always allowing people that you are dating to put you on a back burner, and they act like they don't want to talk to you, they message you back days after, but you keep continuing to entertain these people, you're allowing them to treat you less than your worth. Okay? So if you message someone, if you text someone or call someone, and they don't reply for a day, 2 days, 3 days, when they do reply, why do you answer? You're letting them know that it's okay to put you on the back burner for 2, 3, 4 days, and that they're still welcome to come back into your energy. No, you are not an option. Your energy is not an option. You are not a buffet. They can't come in and eat of your energy when they want to. When someone shows you that they don't value your energy, your time, your attention, then it ain't nothing to cut that off. Okay? So if someone leaves you on red for 3 days and they message you on the 4th day, telling them, oh, my bad, I was busy. No, you're not even going to get a message back. And you shouldn't be messaging them back, because they're showing you right there, you're not important enough to make time for. Out of 3-4 days, you didn't have 2 minutes, 30 seconds to just message and say, hey, can't talk right now, I'm going to be busy for a couple, something. Because they don't value you, because you don't value you. And the fact that you allow them to come back after that period of time and you still entertain them and give them opportunity, you don't really know your worth. You don't really value yourself. You are literally, it's giving, baby, I'm going to say it, it's giving desperation. Okay? It's giving desperation. And the last kind of energy you want to put out to the universe or to anyone is desperation. Okay? It's giving desperation. If you are in a connection with someone, but you feel like you're doing all the work, you're calling first, you're giving gifts, you're the one giving all the love and all the attention and they're barely giving you anything. That's breadcrumbing. And in that situation, you're allowing them to breadcrumb you because you don't know your worth. Okay? You don't see your own value. And because you don't know your own worth and see your own value, you're eager to eat the damn crumbs that they're dropping for you. Well, no, you don't eat crumbs. You deserve a whole meal. You deserve a banquet. You deserve a buffet. Okay? So if you are allowing someone to let you do all the work in a connection, then you don't need to be connected to that person, because that's not how a connection works. Reciprocity. The energy you give out should be reciprocated to you. If that energy is not reciprocated, then ain't nothing to cut that jaw. Okay? You shouldn't want someone around who won't give you what you're giving them. And you won't see that or acknowledge that fact unless you know your own worth, unless you know your own value. Okay? When you know your own worth, when you know your own value, you settle for nothing. When someone leaves you on red, well, then guess what? Bye. Go find someone else to talk to, because you're not welcome back over here. When you know your own worth, you don't allow people to talk to you a certain way. You don't allow people to approach you a certain way. You don't give off desperation. Okay? Because when you know your own worth, you also know that you don't need anyone but yourself, because you are worthy within yourself and you don't need anyone but you. Okay? For example, I personally do not and will not respond to horn honks, whistles, hey babies, or anything like that. Why? Because I know my worth. You don't honk your horn at me. You don't pull up and try to talk to me while sitting in your car. You don't yell, hey baby, or none of that to me. I'm a goddess. I'm an empress. I'm a queen. That's not how you approach, talk to, or try to get close to a queen, empress, or goddess. I know my worth. And I'm worth way more than some thing trying to holler and get my attention and honk their horn from a vehicle, okay? I'm worth more than some strange person approaching me as, hey, baby, okay? No, I don't go for that because I know my worth, okay? So the purpose of this video is to let you know and teach you that until you know your worth and walk with value and in your worth, no one else will treat you as such. And you will not be able to call in and attract your divine counterpart, because the energy you put into yourself is the energy that your divine counterpart will reciprocate to you. Okay? So, if you don't accept horn honks, whistles, and hey babies, your divine counterpart will not approach you in that way. That's just how the energy works, because they will see and know your worth. They will feel it exuding from you from the jump, and they'll know better, okay? And if you know better, you'll do better. And that's why I'm teaching you what I'm teaching you. But if you are still not sure where or how to find your worth, know your worth, see your value, if you are not sure where to begin on your self-love healing journey, I'm here to help. I'm offering free phone consultations to anyone that believes that they need some clarity, help, or guidance in starting or continuing on your self-love healing journey. Okay, so all you got to do, this is so simple. All you got to do is click the link down below in the description box to schedule your 30-minute consultation with me. And we'll talk about your experiences. We'll talk about your self-love journey, your healing journey, and all of these things. And what I'll do is I'll help you get closer to knowing your worth, knowing your value. I'll help you be deeper and more in tune with your self-love, okay? And your self-care, because self-care is self-love too, guys. But yeah, that's all I have, for this video this week. I will be dropping posts here and there. I'll be back next week, though, with another video for you guys on Wednesday. And next week, we'll be talking about knowing yourself so that you know when your divine counterpart has arrived. Okay? But guys, as always, I love you. And I will see you in the next one. Toodles.